to connect different power supply to a single output. So in this video, I will be teaching you people how to run different power source using 2 changeovers. It's very important, especially for installers. Okay, if you're an solar installer, come, I want to tell you something. If you're an electrician, come, I want to tell you something. If you are a DIY guy or somebody that wants to learn electrical, you need this knowledge. It's very, very important, because sometimes you might see 2 power source, or as a technician, they call you to rectify a fault. You might see this 2 changeover, then you will not be confused. This is just the aspect of changeover. If you go to a meter board, you will see isolators, you will see meter, you will see fuse, you will see different changeovers. But I want to advise you, the first thing to do as an engineer or installer or electrician, when you reach there, you first of all stand for a while, observe. Because one of your core value or responsibility as an engineer or somebody that is a technical man, you first of all observe the system and know how the circuit or the system was designed, because everybody have their own design. Then first, when you observe thoroughly and understand what they did there, because you are not the one that installed the system or connect them. When you understand this person's design or pattern, then you will not come with your own, how you can rectify or trace that fault. So now, I want to teach you how you can bring in 2 changeover, bringing it 3 power supply using 2 changeovers. Remember, we are using this as our changeover, which is night switch. And I've explained this before. If you have not watched the video, quickly go back and watch the video how to use night switch and how it is being done, how it is internally wired or connected together. So now let's watch. Let's see how it is being done. Now the first thing is that I have this is my NEPA, this is my gen, this is my solar. So I have 3 sources in this place. Now, this is my NEPA. Half is a single phase, generator is single phase, solar is what? A single phase. So now, this is my light, this is my neutral. So the first thing first, you bring in this changeover, right? Bring in your NEPA here. This is a changeover, right? Bring in your NEPA here, then bring in your generator here. We can see, right? So we can see this changeover. The same thing I've done here. NEPA, input 1, gen, input 2. I'm done with this changeover. Remember, this is my output. So in my output, I have what? Neutral. In the output of the first changeover, listen carefully. Your output changeover will not enter the input of your next changeover. Then your life will not enter the two cables, which is what? Your red and what? Your black. These 2 cables now, it is this one, right? You now enter this place. These 2 cables will not enter this place. So once they enter, you have successfully connect these 2 sources differently to input of the next changeover, right? So then you will now bring your solar and you connect. Okay, now let me explain the function or how it operates, how these 2 changeover work. Now, this is NEPA, this is gen. Assuming NEPA restore power, NEPA bring light. Your supply will come here, right? So there will be supply here. Remember, we have an indicator. It indicates for you that there is NEPA in this changeover. NEPA has brought light. So this will show. Then remember, output, whenever there is a source here or in this place, engage it. So okay, let's use up as NEPA. We now switch it up. As you switch it up, the power will flow from this output to this input of the next changeover, right? Then you also have an indicator here showing you this changeover is here now. You have an indicator here because you have engaged this changeover up. The source, the power supply has come here. If you have up here, right? Then remember, our output here will go to your changeover. So as a matter of fact, the changeover leads to this is our example of the house. We have our socket, we have our bulbs, we have our AC, we have our tighter, we have cooker unit connected to what? To the changeover. So as a matter of fact, when NEPA comes in this place, I engage up. It will come over to here. So in this changeover, I will still have to what? Take it up. So in this operation, Our first changeover means if NEPA comes, they engage up, it comes. If it is if there is no NEPA, we on our generator, we come down. If you see supply out, a power will flow, we come here. We see leave it up, engage up to allow power flow. Then, in case there is no NEPA, then generator there is no fuel on the system, on around, but we have a solar system, and these are next changeover, right? Then this we now bring what solar is on, we bring it down. It is supplied to the DB. Our DB will now give us power in our socket, in our bulb, in our AC, power, everything. So this is how the design works. So for you as maybe a solar installer or an electrician, if you come, basically what you will see, you will not see this changeover, because you will see this output that is being run to what? This output will run to DB. So that is why you have to bring in an extra changeover and you do this setup, do this connection. It's very easy. This one, remove it from the load, connect it to your input of that new changeover that you bring. Then connect your solar to this one, right? I will do another video in subsequent time on how you can take your AC input, right, from this changeover down to what? To your what? AC input of the inverter. But that is for another video and another day. But basically, when there's two power source, you will use changeover. Then when you have three power source, you have two. When you have two power source, you use one changeover. When you have three power source, you will use what? Two changeovers. Then when you have four power source, you will use what? Three changeover. Okay, I believe everyone have understand it. Now let's move over to use your when we have four power source and we'll be using three changeover. Maybe we have our NEPA, we have generator 1, we have generator 2, and we also have our solar system as a backup system in the building. So now let's move over to four power source using three different changeovers. Now we are talking about using four power supply to power one building. So in a situation, some people might have, okay, they have existing NEPA and generator before. So they now bought another generator, maybe a smaller gen, right? Then this is a small gen, which is gen 2. Then I say, okay, they don't want to be spending money on fuel again. They want to be doing what? Go solar to avoid expenses and peace of mind and comfort. They go solar. So if you come now, you have already made two changeover. Maybe you don't want to remove one because one day they might, okay, let's say, okay, let's just use generator to do something. They don't want to use solar. They just want to generator to do something, maybe very quick or something. As an idea just come up, and they come now. They have removed the generator, the small generator. So it will be something devastating or which is not proper. So that is why it is good as an engineer or what, an installer, you have to design. Whatever system you are connecting, you design. If you do not design, you will end up in problem or in chaos or in disaster. So now this is what we have four. We have four different power supply, right? We have what? We have NEPA 1, we have generator 1, we have generator 2, then we have our solar system. So now we bring in our what? Our changeover. This is a changeover, right? So we have this changeover, we have 3. Look at it very well. We have 1, we have 2, and we have 3 before the supply to our DB, then our what? Our building. So this is very important. So as a matter of fact, I've explained, when I explained about 2 changeover, I've explained this set, but let me come over again because you have to calm down and watch this video over and over again. Because as a matter of fact, it might confuse you. If you are new to this system, it might confuse you. So calm down, watch this video over and over again till you understand. And in case you don't understand, drop your question in the comment section and I will attend to it as soon as possible. So now, this changeover, the first one, is our NEPA, is our gen. Then the output will be fed or will be connected to the second changeover input. This second changeover input, right? Then remember, our generator 2 will be connected to the second input of this changeover, the second one. Then the output of the second changeover will be fed or be connected into the input 1 of what? The third changeover. Our solar will now be connected to the bottom. Then this output will now be connected to our DB. Our DB circulates to the house in different units, socket, bulb, lightning point, AC, water heater, and all that. Now let me explain the principles of operation when using 3 changeovers. Now this changeover you are seeing, changeover 1, you have a NEPA, you have a gen. Whenever there is NEPA available, it will be here. Our indicator will tell us that there is NEPA here, or any other indicator, maybe siren, it might be just a lapoda and a bulb you use for indicator for NEPA. And once NEPA comes, you will see it, the light comes up. Okay, that is for that. Then, now, when you have any source here, let's use NEPA, we engage up, put changeover up, right? It is supply out and come and give the input of this changeover. When we engage up, then we come here. The power supply, the power will flow from this output to this input. Then we will not see it on this place, on this our changeover, which is we have source here that's coming from here, right? So we will not, once we engage up, maybe the changeover was in middle, then you leave this one up. Once you engage up, the power will see flow from here, the output, so the input of the last changeover. Then the changeover might be middle or might be down. Then once you see it here, you engage it again, then you will now have your final output that goes to the changeover. Then another thing is, okay, so when the changeover is on this spot, right, we now see that if it is here or here, we have source here, right? So we leave this one aside. We have already explained about this one before, right? So in case of people that will ask question that, okay, why don't we leave it in the middle? I'm telling you that there's nothing that will happen if you take it down or up, right? Because if you take it up or take it down, your source, your power supply will come here, will come up here. And as a matter of fact, there is nothing that concerns this source now with this source. Assuming my changeover is here, I engage up here, I engage the changeover up, right? And what? My source, my light has come here, in the case of power supply come here, then I will engage up. Remember, when I engage up, there is nothing that happens like I engage up. Let's see the changeover, I have engaged up. So there is nothing that connects these two together. This place is free, which is also this place is free for me. So when I engage up, I've also engaged this power to come to this changeover, to this input. Once the power supply is here, that in this place, I also engage up to get the source before it will not come out, right? So I've explained this first changeover. So this second changeover, even when there is light, and you have already switched your changeover to this place using small generator 2, the light will still remain here. Are we getting it? The light will still remain here. Even if you decide to take it up or take it down, anywhere you turn it on generator 1, and you are using what? Generator 2, right? So if you take it up, the output will still come. If you take it down, output will still come here. But when you are using generator 2, you don't have any connection, any business with the what? With the source, with the power supply that is coming from generator 1, changeover 1. So it will be here. Maybe unless you come and take it what? From down, which is generator 2 to up. And maybe here is already up on NEPA. Then, and this one will also go up before you now have output. Then again, if we are using solar, then this one might be up, it can be any of the side. If you are using solar, then you just come down direct. This is the output here that is going to your DB. From DB, go power your fuels. So this is how these 3 changeovers work. And I hope we all understand how it works. Please get the connector straight and get it correctly. If you don't understand it at the first time, watch the video over and over again and you will understand it. Or you first of all dissect it little by little, or you have watched the video about the first two changeover, right? Then we also see how I do the first two and how I bring the other changeover that have what generator 2. Or from the beginning, you have explained changeover and how it works, principle of operation, how it is connected. I said before, changeover has 2 inputs and 1 output, so it's very important that we understand how this is the work. So this is the diagram on how we can use what 3 changeover, right, to power to bring out 1 output using 4 different power source or power supply, right, to power a building when you are using any of the source or any of the power supply source, right? So for this video, we'll stop this video here on the changeovers interconnection with different source. Then let us know the next video you want us to create, or to help you explain, and also do well to subscribe, do well to like and comment, and also share to others to learn. And make sure you turn on the notification bell icon, because over the time, from time to time, we'll be dropping new videos and you'll be the first to be notified and watch them. So I will see you in the next video. God bless you.